Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate y'all being here. What is poppin'? 12-6, thank you. Appreciate it. Slow and steady. Oh, goodness. What up, big dog? Leonard, thank you. Hi, hello. What's poppin'? 12-6, I don't know if you heard, but I chose your passcode the other night. A while back. Oh, I forgot a beverage, chat. I was going to grab a beverage while I was in the house, and I forgot. Fire Shadow, thank you. Chat, who wants to go get me a beverage? I'll be fine. I'll be fine without a beverage. I'll have a beverage later. Not an adult beverage, just a beverage. I like that, guys. I don't have any of that. Wolf 6, in Rust. That first night I streamed Rust for the Christmas event, for like getting ready for the Christmas event, when I said I needed a passcode for my house. I chose your passcode. I can't remember what the 4 digits were, but I chose yours. Thanks, Leonard. Thanks, Leonard. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. I don't remember what the code was now. Hang on, I can check. It was... Wait for it. 2914. That's what it was. 2914. That was the code. So if anybody wants to go steal anything in my house in Rust, well... have fun. Don't remember what you typed. I got you. All right, let's get back into TeamSpeak.
I'm right.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Private lobbies for what?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello? Formula One.
Really?
Yeah.
It's on sale right now, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
You sure, John?
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever play it, to be honest. Don't think I would play. Just like the Forza that I have that I've never even loaded.
Which one is that? Horizon?
It's one of the Horizons, yeah.
See, I like Horizon better than I do the actual racing one. I like the open world version.
Horizon 5. I have 0 game time. I even uninstalled it. Yeah.
Don't forget to install Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure that's clean, updated, nice and ready.
Oh, I did uninstall that.
You said you uninstalled it.
He said, get that evil away from me.
Don't put that evil on me there, honey boo boo. All right. Gosh. I guess I'll have to reinstall that for Saturday night, huh?
Yeah, that.
Hooray. I'm so excited.
Alright, so
Yay.
happy.
Your
So happy.
parsnips are
Yeah.
done in soup and preserves. Did you get the center
Yep.
one?
Yeah, everything's full.
Hooray. I'm so happy.
You know what, John? You sound extremely happy.
Is
Yeah.
there more potatoes there, Blackhead? You need me to start calling?
If you want.
Hooray. This is about as excited as I was at the Christmas party.
I don't know. When you said that for the goal, you had the face of like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah, but it's for the kids, so it's okay.
I know.
I can't
It's
wait.
for the chillins.
Hey.
Yeah, what time are we gonna do that night, by the way?
I don't know. I'll.
Because I have a Christmas party that day.
I
and I
might.
already said
Oh,
I'm
no.
I already said I'm gonna leave it early to do this.
I might as well Saturday, so I don't know. Yeah. Are the changes between 19 and 22 so much that it's worth the upgrade? Yes and no. I mean, the thing about 22 is there, and there might still be for 19. I don't know. I don't pay attention to 19. But for 22, like, you know, there's new mods that are being made still. And like, you know, things like Courseplay and Autodrive are being updated, you know, and a lot of new maps and stuff like that. So from that standpoint alone, I would say it's worth upgrading. Yes. The sounds are better when you have them.
This is true.
It's so true.
The graphics
Yes,
are better. It runs a lot easier on your computer than 19 did. Remember, 19 used to kill computers. 22 runs a lot better, in my opinion. I wouldn't say the mods work better. It's just that they're continually people are making mods for 22 and updating mods for 22. That kind of stuff, yeah. That was good though, right? When you have sound.
Mm-hmm.
There are some areas that don't have sound. Usually it's around homesteads for some reason. Sound likes to just cut out and not be a thing. So
Sometimes.
Is there enough cultivation to do to where we can buy another one of those?
We probably should just buy another one.
we can, yeah. I mean, technically, we're gonna probably have to cultivate those other fields too, because I don't know. I don't think our planters would. I don't think we have any like no-till seeders.
How much how much horsepower does that take?
Let me look.
I don't know.
We've got 500, so we
I'm
should be fine,
pulling
right?
Lions Plus.
Yeah, no, we need to till the other fields too.
I don't know if it's in the budget though.
It's in the budget.
Mm,
It bears the financial officer. Hello.
It is.
He makes
He
the
is.
budget.
That's right.
we make budgets around here.
No. Any news on the new ones? They have not announced anything new yet. I would assume. Well, here's what my personal beliefs, and this is my beliefs. I don't know anything. I don't have any inside information. This is just my theory, my guess. My theory, my guess is that we are going to get another season pass. Maybe we won't get like the big DLC at the end of the year because the also the other side of my theory, my theory, whatever I called it, is that we will be getting a new game at the end of the year. That's my theory. Okay, I don't know anything. I have no inside information. But my theory is that we will get a year 3 season pass, potentially. And it may not happen.
Is that what that one guy said?
No, this is my theory, not his. I'm
Yeah,
not
that
talking
one guy,
about-
John from Puma Plow.
I'm not talking about pickup trucks in the game because I think that's a waste of time. But my theory would be we'd get a couple DLCs this year that'll give us a season pass, and then at the end of the year, November or whatever, October, November, we'll get a new game.
Do you think they'll stick with the 2-year offset? So it'll be Farm Sim 24 coming in November of 24.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Or 25, whatever they're gonna call the next one.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you spend the money now, you're probably good till November for the next game. So, you know, the way I like to look at games, it's dollars per hour of entertainment. And, you know, a game like Farm Sim is not hard to drop 100 hours into a map. And if you're paying, you know, let's say you go with some DLCs and stuff and you're paying, you know, $50, you're at, you know, 50 cents an hour. That's not bad for entertainment value, right? That's the way I like to look at it.
Let's hope either year 3 or next game is
20
DLCs are better.
25 is not on sale. 22 is the newest Farm Sim. What? Right.
About the DLCs and stuff.
What about them?
Hopefully they're better.
I mean, hopefully.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
I think they're saying it's on sale for $25.
Oh, for $25. I mean, yeah. Then okay, if you put 25 hours into the game, you're $1 an hour. You can't go see a movie for $1 an hour.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I forget there's a winter sale going on right now,
John parking trailers in the way.
or holiday sale, or whatever it's called. I forgot that's going on right now. I think I'm buying an editing program, chat, and then I don't have to switch Steam accounts all the time on the stream PC.
We're planting potatoes up where y'all are cultivating and stuff, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm bringing the planter right now.
So, by the way,
Mhm.
we just made over $500,000 from potato chips.
Nice.
And it wasn't even a full trailer load.
Nice. Yeah, Sean, so right now, the way the Farm Sim server thing works, I have to have a copy of Farm Sim on that computer on, and I chose Steam, so it's a Steam copy of Farm Sim. That has to be logged in. So if I want to edit on that computer, which I do most of my editing and rendering on the Stream PC, because the files are already there, because that's where they get recorded, right? So it just makes sense to, do the editing on that computer instead of having to wait for stuff to transfer. Well, the problem now is I have to shut the server down, which isn't really a problem, but shut the server down and switch Steam accounts. Not really a problem, but it's just a little bit of an inconvenience, really is all it is. But if I just get that Steam account and editing program, which is on a huge sale right now, I think I saw, it depends on what variation I go with, but like one was 50% off, I think. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, say that and having to move files all the time to degrades drives faster.
Yeah, and I mean, I it is what it is. If I have to, the problem is even with like basically gig between the computers, it still takes a while to transfer.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, yeah.
We're talking files that are many hundreds of gigs,
That's why you need to get 10, like 100 or 10 gig nicks or whatever.
Yeah.
Put them in.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
If you want to move files fast, that's
Or I just edit on that computer, and it's the faster rendering machine anyway, so
fair enough.
I might as well just use that computer, and then it frees up my gaming computer to, game.
Game?
Yeah,
to actually play game then?
exactly.
What's your editing? What one was you looking at, John?
I forget whatever it's one of the, I was gonna call it Sony Vegas. It's just Vegas movie studio or something. I don't know. One of the Vegas things.
I've got Humble Bundle's got Vegas Pro 19 edit for like $30 right now.
Oh wow, that is way cheap.
But that's not the only thing you can get
Yeah.
as well.
I
It's
don't
like
Here. So I've been using 16, right? But if you go to the store page, they don't offer 16 anymore. 16 is not a thing you can get. So you have to go the one, because I guess they have it and then they get rid of it, right? Have it and get rid of it. So right now 21 is the current version. I guess that's on Steam anyway, but they have different. It's still kind of spendy, so I don't know if I'll actually pull the trigger on it.
So the thing that I like about Humble Bundle is that the bundle that your editing program is in,
Yeah.
goes to charity.
Yeah. I'll have to look into it. I don't know which, like, there's different versions of it. I don't know which one I would even go with right now.
Do we have like a spot to go get solid fertilizer from?
There is a bin up here at this North Homestead that has solid fertilizer in it, yes.
Alright.
As well as seed.
My way.
Okay.
I'm gonna start sunflowers.
Okay.
Yeah, sunflowers.
Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How are you?
I do like how when you pass the cultivator over the non-field areas, it gets rid of all the straw.
Yeah, if you notice, we kind of made a mess with straw because I was gonna bail it, and it's like we don't really need to bail it because we don't need the money, So yeah, I'm just leaving my cultivator down, trying to clean up all that straw.
Mm-hmm.
Made a bit of a mess, but okay. And I guess in theory we should just like bite the bullet and plow all this together one of these days.
I mean, right now would be a good time, unless
maybe we'll do it after.
You still want to do multi-crop?
Well, we have enough
land now to do multi-crop.
Well, you know what we all
places.
Well,
I ought to put the John Deere plow in the mods, and then we can really get it done.
I hate to be presumptuous or leading here, but what if we just start like branching north a little bit and
Well-
cut 76 through 80 together and
That's the other
76
thing.
through 81, something like that?
Yeah. My theory was that someday I'll have some free time and I'll come on here and basically clean up all the auto drive first. For like all these north fields, because there's so many fields that can be made into like one, right?
Spare time, what's that? That's railroader, isn't it?
We don't need to put me on blast like that, do we?
As he was
So
playing it last night.
You're playing a game that you enjoy. That's not putting you on blast.
A little bit.
Yeah, don't put the other fellow railroader in.
Now only if I can get
Trent.
only if I can get through that stupid level on Pharaoh.
Spend more time.
I tried again last night and I failed.
John.
Yeah.
Phasmo, or you have to stream Pharaoh.
Oh, Pharaoh all day long, bro.
That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
I already know the choice.
Dude, I'll do a
that one.
12-hour Pharaoh stream just because.
Oh.
Well, until you get to that one level.
No, he won't. No, he won't. He won't do that.
Yeah, until I get to that level.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
So he'll spend like 2 hours on the first levels, and then the rest of the stream on the that level he keeps
Yep.
keep
Mhm.
best.
The level I keep failing, yeah.
And then, or do you have to restart from the very beginning once you?
No, you can restart that level,
Oh,
but make it, yeah,
it would have been better content if you had to restart from the very beginning. And
that would suck, bro.
Have they updated like the graphics and stuff on the game? Or?
Yeah, it's like a 4K edition they came out with earlier this
okay.
year. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I still have the old one that like puts your screen in like 480 by 700 or whatever. Like it's awkward. I can't play that one anymore. But the new ones, I mean, it runs good and like it looks really good and stuff. I enjoy the heck out of that game. It's fun. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's my childhood, man. You know.
One more drop on the rust.
What?
Rush drops.
Oh,
Still trying to get those.
I got you.
I got all mine yesterday, and I don't play that game.
Wow. Well, I don't either anymore. So
well, not till next year.
I don't know. It might be a while before I play Rust. Like fair warning to everybody, it might be a while. Yeah, I'm sure we will at some point again in the future, but it might be a while. But remember, new year, new me.
Yeah, all Rust streams.
No.
We're turning Rust into Farm Sim.
Yeah,
No,
right.
no, we're moving the Fortnite boys. That's what we're doing.
Full-time
Ah,
Fortnite streamer?
It's already
Yeah,
too late.
and we're doing Legos too.
It's already too late for that.
Why?
You guys are already Lego Fortnite streamers.
Oh. All right, full-time Guitar Hero 1. Who's in?
What? I'm gonna have to
If
go to
you-
the thrift store and find me a guitar.
Right?
I say, if you can figure out an emulator, sure.
It's called Rocksmith, I believe.
Does it work over line though?
I don't know
Online?
about that.
No. Well, John, we all got to move in then.
There. Yo, content house, but I'm the only one that makes content.
Yeah, we're just extras.
Streamer house. It's just me and my buddies. Nothing weird about that.
I don't see a problem with it.
Awkward.
I'm not washing your clothes, John.
Bear,
Sorry.
do you think like the wife would move in? Like, let you move in, or how's that work?
Well, first of all, the wife would not move in. That's
No.
number one.
Okay.
No. Second of all, no, that wouldn't work. It
But
would
we
not
need,
work.
but Bear, we need help clean out the garage.
I still got to finish that from my house.
Wow.
And for the record, that was my idea. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Sean said he's down. He'll bring the air fryer.
We need an air fryer, a pizzazz.
Dude, no
A
oven.
smoker.
We don't need an oven. Just pizzazz is plural.
Yeah, we still need an oven.
We need
Yes.
a crock pot too, because you know.
Oh yeah, crockpots. Yeah.
Oh, at least 2 crock pots.
I got the hookup on crockpots. I got you. Yeah.
Oh, you got a crock pot guy?
No, Mom really likes crock pots. I have like 14 crock pots in my house.
He is the crockpot guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tony can bring the Blackstone that's still in the box.
Oh no.
Don't
Really?
worry though, the Blackstone has a friend now. The Blackstone has a TV that's in a box next to it. Yeah.
So
Let's-
we got a brand new Blackstone. We got a brand new TV.
Yeah.
And we have a
We
brand
got
new PC.
That's it. We got a brand new PC.
Yeah, where's Matt?
Where's Matt? Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, that'll bring a brand new PC.
It's in a box. That'll be our coffee table.
I can't believe it's still in the box. That blows
I don't
my
know if
mind.
I could. I don't know if I could wait that long. To be
Come on.
honest.
Come on. Come on. Come on. You have power tractor. You can do this.
Well, and then he has to hope that everything
Put on the
is-
power
still
lines.
works.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Ooh, the tire.
That's what I would be like afraid of, is like something's
Dude,
dead.
his thermal paste is probably dried out by now or something.
As long as they use quality thermal paste, probably not.
I just can't.
Well, yeah, but he still doesn't know. If
You know, wouldn't it be
everything
funny?
works.
Wouldn't it be funny though if like for 3 years now Matt's just been trolling us and he totally switched PCs, but like
when
he's
he
just
got
trolling
it,
us
Yeah. Oh, I could fully see it.
because we don't like have pictures of his setup or anything. You know, he's been like private about that, which is totally fine. But like,
Yeah, no, that's
we would
yeah.
never know.
No.
Never know. That's wild. Oh, so for next year's Christmas display,
Mhm.
okay?
You're
Because
gonna
yes,
have a tree.
I'm already thinking about next year's Christmas light display, right? I want to build a driveway tunnel. Okay.
I saw one of those last night.
Did you?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
And you're gonna
Ma-
add it
made
to your
out of-
display.
Made out of PVC and
Yeah.
I think they used LED lights, the little ones.
Nice. Well, I started roughly figuring out cost, right? And just for like the lights and the socket and like this because I'm doing like C7s, right? So you got to buy the
Mhm.
lights separate. You buy the spools of wire with the
Yeah,
sockets, all that stuff, right? And then if you go like the controlled route too, if you want to make it where you can control each strand, right? And then like I kind of can see it a little bit. Instead of doing like the 6-inch spacing, I might maybe change it to like the 12-inch spacing because it's a whole lot cheaper. But like, man, I added it all up the other night in just rough numbers, no tax on anything, and you know, no shipping, and like I didn't have the ends, which I would need to get those too, and like a few other accoutrements, right? Oh, and like the pipe and stuff. I didn't take into account any of that. I don't know if I can make it happen.
John, I've looked into it as well, just for
Yeah.
Christmas trees.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It's expensive.
It's very expensive, yeah. But I was looking at like roughly 2,000 C7 LEDs.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
That's a
Seems
lot
like
of
a lot.
money. Just because I know like what the C7s cost.
Yeah.
now.
You know, 77 cents a bulb. Yeah,
Yeah.
roughly.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
So John, I have an idea. Actually, it might
Yeah.
be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
You get you a flagpole and put 47,000 lights on it.
okay.
This is true.
Yeah.
We did see that. I forgot. I forgot you showed me that left.
Only a couple lights.
They have and get. Oh, wow. See, that's the other thing. Like, Christmas in July is a big thing, right? For a lot of these, like, lighting websites and stuff. So, it was just a rough, you know. Like, yeah, maybe, but, like, I don't know. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? I mean, I didn't buy anything. Okay, let's put it that way. I did not buy anything.
I would hope you wouldn't.
But I'm just looking, you know. The funny part is like I don't have to, but like it's nice to get Dad on board, you know.
Mhm.
It's my money. If I spend it, he doesn't care. But like, I was telling him some numbers the other night. He's like, "Don't you dare!"
How wide is your driveway?
It's only a one car,
Like a 12-foot.
So 10 foot?
whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, the current arch that we have over the driveway is 24 feet long. Like 24 feet of pipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we did the smart thing because most people, when they do driveway arches, they use like 10-foot sticks and put like a joint in the middle, and then it just never looks right. So we went and bought a 20-foot piece of pipe and then added on 2 feet to the ends. Well, at the ends, there's rebar inside of it anyway, so you don't notice that joint.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yep.
So we use 3/4 inch PVC for our big arch. We use 1/2 inch PVC for the small arches. A 1/4 inch PVC would just like flap around the breeze too much, wouldn't it?
You wouldn't be able to bend it very well
Yeah, I don't think that would work out.
because you have to because you basically pinch it together to arch it up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't think 1/4 inch would bend.
Yeah,
too
so
well.
we went like to an actual like plumbing supply house and got a 20-foot stick of pipe. And that's how we did our arch.
And then you stuck it in the back window of the Ford F-150 and held on to it, flapping out in the breeze, right?
The first time we took it to the farm, just the bare piece of pipe, Dad was driving a Chevy Silverado. It was a work truck with an 8-foot bed, regular cab 8-foot bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we definitely, like, I got in the truck and then he, like, put it on top of the mirror on the passenger side. And I definitely rolled the window down and held it the whole way to the farm. But once we put lights on it, we made it 24 feet long instead of 20. We would always just get a trailer from where Dad works and we haul it on there. They actually have a 19-foot long trailer. So if you kind of arc it and put it like in one corner and it goes up to the other side and then back down to a corner, it lays flat. It's not bad. Throw a strap over it. Good to go. But like a 16-foot trailer would be fine too. You can make it work on a 16, you know?
Kind of like going to pick up a 65-inch flat screen in a Honda Civic.
Kind
a little bit. Yeah, but we make it work.
Treating it like a mattress, just strapping it to the top.
Pretty much. I mean, that first time down, yeah, that was, we looked like the Clampets, yes.
It always pains me when I see people take them out the box and then try to put them in, screen up in the trunk, and then try to tie it down. I'm like, yeah, nope.
Yeah.
Because at that point, as soon as it comes out the box, it's like wherever they're at, it's like, yeah, we can't help you anymore. It's all on you.
And you're going to scratch it.
Yep.
But yeah, so no, it, because we were thinking like an arch every 3 feet coming up the driveway, and it's roughly 30 to 32 feet or so. Depends on where exactly we start and stop, you know. Something like that. So it'd be a few bucks in pipe and stuff too, but
the pipe's the cheap part here.
exactly.
Really.
Yeah. I mean, so it would be 48 strands if we did it the way I want. Because right now on the arch that's down by the street, it has 6-inch spacing on it. And basically between every bulb, you put a strand. Right? So there's 48 spaces, basically, in between bulbs. So. Your pickup should like you tomorrow. Why is that far? So, and then, like, you need enough control boxes to be able to control 48 channels, of course, right? If you're going to do that controlled route. And then what I think would be really sick, and I didn't tell Dad this, but, like, you know, you put that many strands on of multicolor lights.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, like maybe in a couple of years, you add that many strands of white lights. And so then you could make the tunnel multicolor or white.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be cultivating with this stuff on the bottom?
I mean,
no, but yes, Bear.
we don't own that
Don't.
field.
Keep on going.
You're good. Yeah, go. We don't own it. Don't care.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Started to panic.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
It's because you are on land you own, basically.
Scheduled and oil change. Gotcha, fire. Couple months overdue. Oh boy.
But, John,
Mhm.
don't forget, I need measurements.
I haven't been to the farm since we talked about this.
Okay.
Yeah, next time I go to the
just
farm,
wanna
I'm
make
gonna get a washer out and I'll measure it for you. I'll take pictures of the
The caliper?
caliper.
Thank you.
And then you'll have all the measurements you need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I gotta find
I'll ask Dad if he still has a website too. He might have a link at work.
Okay. I might know a place I can.
Or
go
you,
to.
yeah.
But-
Yeah.
If I have a link, it'll work too. Because just
I
make sure.
know when we bought, well, we've purchased twice now. We bought a 50-pound box. So, yeah. That was pretty fun. Mailman was not happy. The entire box was covered in tape because they ship them in like oil to keep them from rusting.
Yeah, they put oil on them. I'm surprised it didn't come by like a UPS
Nope.
or FedEx or something like
It
that.
came in like a, fits and ships kind of box.
I know. That's just funny. That's just
50
funny.
pounds of washers. Fluffy, what's going on? How you doing today? What's poppin'? Oh, buddy. Oh, that's not our pests. We're over there. Don't mind the whips and the nays. I got 4-wheel steer on. Get a buff. Bear does have the right idea, though, Enro. Especially on the point we're over there, right? Feels like it. Yeah, I'll be at the farm. Should be at the farm tomorrow.
That's what I was kind of thinking. You would be going tomorrow.
I guess. I don't really know what Dad has plans. I think we might be going down to the city tomorrow too.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, as it, whenever you can get them, really. It's
Something was said the other day about what's it called? Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery. Because for like Christmas they put a wreath on like every stone,
Mhm.
And that's where my grandparents are at. So I know somebody had said something about like going down there to see all the wreaths, because we've never actually been down to see the wreaths. They've been doing it for a while, I guess, but we've never been down to see it. So we might be running down there tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not a really big rush at this moment. We'll
And
say.
I'm sure we'll make our way to the farm eventually.
Yeah.
Because if we go there, then we go down to downtown and we get Gus's. So, I'm okay with that.
Anywhere else we need?
It's south.
Yeah, I think we need to run down to the South Fields real quick here. Which shouldn't take long. They're not that big. All right. I have not had Gus's, and it's been too long. Okay, been too long since we've had delicious Gus's pretzels. I'm telling you, Bear, it's worth the flight.
One day.
It's
One
not.
day, I'm
It's
sure.
not worth the flight. They're good, but yeah.
Well, my new work area, I'm only 4 hours away.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'm less than that, maybe.
When you're there, yeah.
Yeah, when I'm there.
That's wild. Wow. Yeah, my brother drove up from San Antonio. That is a long road trip. That's a healthy one. I didn't realize. I looked it up last night just for funsies. Like 16, 18 hours, something like that.
Woof.
Yeah, that's healthy. I mean, we've done that to go see him, though, out when he lived out in Maryland. On the eastern shore of Maryland,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. He was telling us a story yesterday that, like, it's like, dude, you're a redneck, but, like, this is funny. Not bad. He was telling us about a house he had in Pocomoke City, Maryland, when he lived out there.
Right.
And apparently him and a couple buddies would sit on the back deck and just drink beer. Okay? Like,
Sounds like a great time.
copious amounts of beer. And now here's the part I don't agree with, because whatever, you want to sit down and drink beer, fine. But instead of like doing something with their bottles, they would just chuck them out into the woods. Okay, which that's the redneck part, right?
Yeah, it's kind of trashy.
By the time he moved out of that house, which was at least a year, maybe 2, apparently you couldn't throw a beer bottle in the woods without hitting another beer bottle. And he said they would have times where they would purposely try to not hit a beer bottle, and they would still hit another beer bottle. And I'm like, here's your sign, buddy.
I mean, everybody's got to have goals, right?
I guess.
I'm like, dude, you're a redneck. Like, yeah, that's the part I don't like. The sitting around drinking and have fun. Yeah, it is. It is. Totally is. But he was also hanging out with people from that area, so like, it tracks, you know? No offense to Maryland, but like, you ever been out there?
Maryland's one of those states where like, it really depends where you are.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of, I mean, there is full on inner city.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's, you know, bougie suburbs. There's middle class suburbs.
Have you ever heard of, oh God, what's it called? Bowie, Maryland.
Yes.
I spent time there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about,
that's right.
about Bowie, Maryland.
Yeah. It was a weird place. But yeah. Yeah. Out on the Eastern Shore, them people out on the Eastern Shore, man, they are
a special breed of redneck.
They really truly are.
Uh-huh.
They truly are a special breed of redneck, yeah.
But those are the people that
because they're
live off the
watermen.
water. Yeah, they live off the water.
Yeah.
There are a lot of watermen.
Yep. A lot of crabbers.
A lot of crabbers, fishers, and they live off the land. When it's hunting season, it's hunting season.
Yep.
They go hunting.
Yep.
I'll be out there. Actually, in a couple weeks, I'll be out on a goose hunt out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Get up entirely too early in the morning, and then driving out there.
Oh, wow. Yep. Good old, we spent a lot of time in Pocomoke. In Pocomoke, that's the where we literally ate the Pizza Hut out of pizza.
I remember that story. That's a great story.
We were telling that to my brother-in-law the other day because, of course, he was not part of the family back then. And we were telling him, and he's like, I cannot believe you guys. And we're like, yep. This is like the Clampets rolling up into town, you know? Except for we were like high class compared to the, you know,
right,
the people in Pocomoke. The best one in Pocomoke, though, my mom was in the Walmart that one day. And they had like a bench, you know, kind of just up at the front of the store, right? And she sat down, and this lady, one of the employees of the Walmart, was sitting next to her and just started talking to mom, and, you know, never seen mom a day in her life, right? But started complaining about the store manager and how much of a jerk he was and how much like work he expected and like all this stuff and how unhappy she was with the new store manager.
The perfect stranger.
Yeah, the store manager was my brother.
Was her son.
Was her son, yeah. So after a few minutes, he walks up. Oh, hey, Mom, how's it going?
Oh, my God.
That lady
the
was...
The amount of red on that lady's face.
She was super embarrassed.
That had to be great.
Well, I don't even think Mom said anything till later, and then we all like laughed. We were dying laughing about that one. It was so funny. Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, she's lazy, that lady. So it was pretty fun. And I forget who it was. I don't remember. I think it might have been who ended up being my sister-in-law. But like my brother went to go to lunch one day when he was store manager out there. And he told somebody, one of his assistants, you know, hey, let's have a sale on toys. Mark them all down $1. Well, the other manager heard mark all the toys down to $1. So the whole toy department was marked to $1.
Oh.
He comes back and he's like, man, there's people going crazy for these toy sales.
Yeah, my idea worked. Look at me.
Yeah, they were $1. So they quickly had to change that back to mark them down by $1, you know? Yeah, that was kind of funny. He was like the mayor out there, though. He was very well known, and you know, like any busted bag of dog food, like they'd give it to local like shelters and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
That's when you go buy all the Lego, right? Dude, I'd buy everything they had. Yeah.
Yeah, my eBay would be popping with some toys.
12-hour and an 8-hour. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I'd start an eBay account. What are you talking about, Bear? I'll buy all them Legos and eBay them. Or something. But yeah, I thought that was funny. He has lots of good stories from his time out there. Lots of good stories. You go hang out with the ponies, you know? You probably know about the ponies. Cheeky
Cheeky Island? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's also Assateague Island, too.
There is, yeah. Yep. We went to Cheeky once, and, like, you could drive on that beach. So he had a four-wheel drive Durango. You got to, like, let all the air out of the tires, you know, and
right.
Go cruise down the beach. That was a ton of fun. That water was nasty, but, like, the rest of the experience.
It's not the best water.
No. Kind of like straight-up sewage water.
Yeah.
It was still fun.
Where do you think New York and Jersey dump all their stuff?
Right? Yeah. But it was fun. It was fun. And we were there for that. There was like a hurricane coming up the coast, which ended up being just like a little tropical thing by the time I got up there. But like, there were waves, dude. There were waves. That one day when we were out there, it was pretty wild. I mean, they were like 3-footers. But for this redneck from Missouri who, like, you know, that was the first time ever seeing the ocean. You know, that was like, whoa, this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was sick on a boogie board. Pretty sick. Again, redneck from Missouri. We don't like do, you know, water sports like that, you know. Yeah.
Fair enough.
You think that's bad? My stepdad decided when we went to see my aunt in Delaware one time to take his pontoon boat and take it out in the ocean.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think
First day wasn't that bad. Second day we made it about 15 minutes from the dock. This is a 20-foot pontoon boat. We took a wave over the front of the boat that went 3/4 of the way back to the back of the boat. And of course, so my aunt was with us, and she's severely afraid of water. And she's like, "You need to turn this beeping boat back around." And so we did. And of course, when we're getting back to the dock, the current's running out, and it's 3 bays to get into the slip. Well, he had to drive past the third one in and turn because he didn't have enough power to gun it across. And I had to jump off the boat and grab it at the top pylon to pull it into the last one farthest out after he made his turn.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was like a
fun
great
time.
family trip.
Yeah. That and playing with batteries on the water because it wouldn't start after we
Oh,
stopped
that's
one
fun
time.
too.
Yeah, staying on an aluminum pontoon, messing with electricity. Fun time.
It's 12
I don't
volt.
see any
We're
problem.
fine. It'll buff.
Yeah.
It'll just tickle a little bit. You're fine. You're fine.
It'll only hurt for a second, and then you won't feel a thing.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But you will be the first one to know if there's a problem. Anybody else say that? Like when there was like a close car in the car, it's like, oh, you would have been the first one to know, like the passenger.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Dad says it all the time. It's kind of funny.
Saw a meme on Facebook. It was a picture of bolt cutters on top of a junction box for the side of the house.
Okay.
And it said, "I bet that was exciting because it's all black on top where somebody tried to disconnect it."
Nice. That's what you get for putting clams in the cloud chowder, Glinda. Wait, who's Glinda? I'm not sure.
A good witch.
Oh,
Ah, fair play. All right, 2 more fields to go.
so not to change the subject again, but I sent you a link, John,
Okay.
because one of your links no longer works.
What link is that?
The ball, like the sockets, the place
Really?
sockets. Yeah, doesn't not there anymore.
Weird.
Like a full-on 404 not found?
No, it just says currently not available.
Oh, well, that could be. I mean, that
No, they're
stuff
just-
changes.
They're not there right now.
Yeah,
But I found one that I think's similar.
it's the same thing. As long as the big thing to watch with like the sockets and stuff, as long as you know, if you're going SBT1, make sure all your stuff is SBT1.
Yeah,
that makes
that's
sense?
it. I basically copied what
Hey,
that main one was.
I don't think I quite have the horsepower here, Bear.
You want a little slow up the hill?
I thought you were going to go down to the end like you did on the other one and do the
Oh.
end row, and you just stopped. And I was like, oh, brakes.
I was doing an end row here.
Okay.
I have zero consistency in what I do field to field. Okay?
That's what I'm starting to learn.
All right, cool. Good talk.
Nice things.
You should know by now. I mean, come on. Oh man. But see, there's more room here, so we could.
Yeah.
We don't have a Death Valley on the edge of this field, It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It'll buff, right? But yeah, as long as you're going SPT1 or SPT2, just stay like in that wheelhouse.
Yeah. I think everything is
Yeah.
STP1 that
That's the only thing I
works.
would recommend.
Alright.
And then actually, fun fact for the end of the wire, where you're not like, say you're gonna make a tree,
Mhm.
and maybe you don't want to put like a female plug on the end.
hmm
Just get liquid electrical tape and just dip that in there, and it'll seal it up real good.
basically just seal off the end.
Yep.
Okay.
It's on my snowmen are all made, and my candy canes. I don't want plugs on those, so.
Got it.
Yep. Works quite well. Good old liquid electrical tape. Some of that stuff's been done for like years now. Never had an issue with it. Now we don't get as much winter weather as you do, but it's been fine.
I'll probably, even if I do liquid electrical tape, I'll probably end up wrapping it in electrical tape too,
Yeah. Never.
just because paranoia and water.
It'll only sting for a second.
Yeah.
Besides, electrified Christmas decorations, not a bad idea. It keeps theft down. Okay.
I don't think I have to worry about that in my area, but
Keeps random people from walking through your display.
I say you keep walking through your display too.
Oh, see, now you want to do the whole thing.
Oh, hey, Bear, I'm here. Hi. So years ago, you know the wireframe like deer?
Yeah.
Years ago, before I drive the stakes now for those with like a rotary hammer with a ground rod driver, because I made custom stakes for all my stuff. But before I did that, I would just use a hammer, and I might have, you'd hit the deer once in a while and maybe break an old incandescent bulb. Well, the one year apparently I broke one, and I just didn't even notice. So like randomly one day I had everything turned on. I was like doing maintenance. I call it greasing my Christmas lights. I don't actually grease any of them. I just, check them over, make sure everything's working. And I happened to touch that deer, and it was electrified.
Oh.
And I'm like, this is great. And I left it like that the rest of the year.
I don't know how I did it, but it's staying just like this.
Wish they were all electrified, to be honest. It'll keep, the neighbor from touching stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, could put clay in your yard and pack it tight.
Okay.
If
And
you
then
don't
the
want
water
stakes to
on-
come out,
Put a little bit of water across your whole yard. And electrify it.
Oh. I was thinking just like a chain link fence next year around the whole display.
Oh.
yeah, that too. That
I,
Make it
I
look
was
like
just
a
thinking
prison.
my way of,
yes.
the mess around and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
that
the
my
new
method.
prison Christmas light display. We'll put
Well,
razor
you
wire
could do the
guard towers,
why don't you just do livestock electric wire?
right?
Because that's
Well-
easy to
Well,
pull up
the-
too.
No, listen.
The guard towers will make sense because that gives them something to decorate.
You could put little elves in the guard towers.
Yeah.
With little Red Rider BB guns.
Yeah. Chain link fence with razor wire, exactly. All this to
Well,
keep a
and-
3-year-old
And
out of
also,
my
if you
display.
get 2 guard towers, one for each corner of your yard,
Yeah.
it gives you 2 towers to decorate.
And then I can hang a cable between them and then get the blow mold like Santa and reindeer. You know,
Well, how tall are you gonna go though?
up 50 feet maybe. You know, if you're building guard tower, you got to build a guard tower. You know what I mean?
But do you want your guard tower just to be that's your yard though?
Well, you could also have it permanent too.
Oh,
Permanent
if
guard
you're building
towers.
a 50-foot tall guard tower, they're permanent.
I don't think my
They're
city
not
would be
being
happy.
No, they would not.
Buddy knows like a bunch of city employees too, because he used to be a contractor, so he knows everybody. You paint the chain link fence red and white, so it's Christmas fence. Exactly, it'd be festive.
I said the fence you could do, but that would be permitted.
No, most likely I'll just like randomly whenever I see him be like, "Hey, you know, saw you and your granddaughter out here the other day. Can you not do that? Thanks." That's all I need to say, you know. And then if it still happens, then we're gonna have to like, you know, take it.
How'd you see us?
He knows I have cameras. We've talked about our cameras before. He's well aware that I have cameras out there.
Well, apparently you forgot about that. Those 2
I
nights.
don't know. I mean, that's just the 2 times I've seen it. I guarantee it's happened more. You know,
That's why you didn't have an electrified experience.
because it was Christmas Eve. I was checking the wind. And the way I check
Was
the
it?
wind a lot is look at his flagpole. Because he's got an American flag that, you know, and if it's windy, you'll know, right?
Mhm.
Because I was hoping to put up the big Santa inflatable. But I was checking the wind on the camera, and like, sure enough, he was in the yard with his granddaughter again.
I say again.
Yeah, it happened.
I remember hearing about it. I was here for the first time.
Yeah, it happened Christmas Eve again that I saw.
Oh.
I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure it happens all the time. His granddaughter lives in my neighborhood. Like, his daughter and son-in-law live in my neighborhood. So they're over here all the time. So,
Oh, now for next year, he's got to add another sign saying, "Out of my yard,"
yeah.
and point that to his
Right.
direction.
And you know, the angle that I'm coming from is like, of course I don't have a problem with people enjoying the display, but with saying that it's the, if he were to or she were to happen to get hurt while they're in my yard,
Mm-hmm.
then there's a problem.
Oh, you're just looking at a liability.
Exactly.
Yeah, I fully get it. It's a liability that you don't want to have.
I can have my cameras like notify me with a picture or a video when they come on. Currently, I have notifications turned off because like with all the Christmas stuff, there's a lot of motion out there just from the wind and stuff. So I'd be getting like 8,000 notifications an hour. It'd be crazy. But it records anytime there's motion. They're motion activated, so there's always. Well, the one camera, or a couple of the cameras record 24/7. And then if there's a clip or something, it also saves it in the app.
I
And
might
I
be
can't
back
hear
later.
the computer. Hang on, I can't hear you guys.
Goodbye.
There we go. I'm back. Hi.
Alright,
Bye.
I might be back later. I'm not sure.
All right. Have a good one. We'll catch you.
Stay back.
I think that's what I'm going to have to do is get signs that say, please stay out of the display. I mean, I do have signs that say security cameras in use, which is not a lie. There are security cameras that are in use, but they're in use all year round. So, but I'm probably going to have to get signs for next year that say, like, please stay out of the display. Something like that. Yeah.
For guided tours, call
Yeah.
1-800 Puma Plow.
Yeah. Turn on and off the lights. I did actually turn off the lights the other day when they were in the display. But it was really funny because he was like waving at cars as they went by and stuff too, like while he's in my display. I did turn off the lights, and then I actually played a siren on my one camera too, because it has a siren built into it.
Did you get the memo?
Yeah. He slipped. Well, if there is a sign, then yeah, he wouldn't be able to. Or signs, multiple signs. If
Just
there's
put
no
one
signs.
after another, and then
If there's no signs, I feel like he could, probably come after us. But the other thing, like, there's Ethernet wires out there. You're not really supposed to step on Ethernet wires. Maybe they are. I don't know. Just stay out of my display. That's what it comes down to. I'm not trying to be like a Grinch, but like,
Yeah, get off my lawn.
pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
at the same time, he's also bringing this on himself too.
Now, there's another display in town, and they've had a lot of issues with people going in their yard and stuff, so they say. But they actually are outside, like, apparently this whole week leading up to Christmas, they were outside in their display, or, like, dressed up. Like, apparently Santa and an elf or something. And, they're actually collecting money, like, they claim for charity. But, like, anybody that knows these people is like, there's no way. That's 100% going in their pocket.
That's kind of messed up.
Very.
I'm saying it's messed up to assume that it's not going to charity.
Oh, if you know them, though, it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
We drive down there and give them a business card for Extra Life.
Yeah, right.
Here you go. Here's your charity.
Yeah. And, I mean, that is true. Yeah, this stuff costs a lot of money, and I just, they just shouldn't be out there. That's all there is to it, Which it was funny when we were talking about this at my sister's house the other day. Like, there's a clear divide in the room of, like, people that are kind of on my side when it's like, yeah, they shouldn't be in there. And then other people are like, what's it matter, Which I give you one guess. Which brother was on the it doesn't matter side? I think everybody knows.
I would wonder too.
Because he just gave me a dirty look when I was talking about it. It was pretty funny.
We only have two. Oh, nope, we have a third. There it is.
Make sure you gotta grab a front hopper if you're coming up here.
Yeah.
It makes potato planting a whole lot better.
So is this the IRL size of a potato planter?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is a real machine.
But the European version, but
Hmm.
I don't know about that, Tread, is it?
I don't think I'd plant a lot of potatoes in.
It was not first time. Hi, Dave.
Davison.
Don't tell him about our distributing, okay?
What distributing?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Hi, Dave. How's it going?
No proof.
How are you? Yeah, no video, or it didn't happen.
So about this potato harvest air planting going, this is going swell.
Yeah.
A little
I'm
slow.
I'm here now too.
I'm on the way.
A little full, lots of sap.
Finally, you are.
How's that?
I was cultivating, Trent. What do you want me to do? We had to get that done too.
The biggest question is, what are you doing, Trent?
Yeah, a lot of trash talking from a guy who's not in here helping.
That'd be lacking too much.
I'll check back later. All right, dude. I'm sure Trent's playing trains. Arms, what are you playing? What's Trent playing, chat? Let's stalk him. Oh, he's not. Are you playing Farm Sim?
I am playing Farm
He's
Sim.
playing Railroader now.
What if I'm playing 2 games at once?
Oh my, this guy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, now he's just computer flexing.
Whole tab out Trent.
I thought that was Tony.
Wait, it just locked up. Well, it does is when I load 2 games at once. At the very
And
Yeah,
it
build
just
a new
locked up.
PC.
That's amazing. Good job, Trent.
So he was playing 2 games?
I think he loaded the second one just to, be Trent. That's all. That is all. Wish there was a modified. So we put the front seat tank on. That seed tank that we have here is out of the horse DLC, but there is that in-game one too, the Vernland one or whatever it is. But that makes the process a lot better to have that front tank as well, which I know is weird because in this game you actually plant potatoes. You don't plant quote seed, just generic seed, which in real life you plant potatoes, you don't plant seed. In case y'all didn't know. Just saying. Which is crazy because sometimes when you dig potatoes, that potato that you plant is still there. Sometimes it's like disgusting and rotten, and sometimes it's like there. Just
So
saying.
where do the potatoes you plant come from?
From last year's crop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it
John,
never
speaking
starts
of
as a seed?
trains.
What?
Speaking of trains.
What?
You gonna update your tree density
Okay.
and like make it a little bit more better?
All right. Interesting. So, Scoot, where did the first potato come from? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Magic.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, potatoes, you just, well, what you do is you know, it has to have an eye on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the eye is the start of a sprout on a potato, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And as long as the piece you plant has an eye on it, you're fine. Regular potato, usually we'd cut them in like sometimes 3 pieces, a lot of times 4. To plant. Sometimes just
Yeah,
2
that was-
pieces. It just depends.
One crop we never did. We did corn, squash, butter beans, watermelon.
I didn't know you were
Think that's
the people that came over on the Mayflower Pilgrims.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like mass produced. I grew up on a house that had 3 1/4 acres, and we had an acre lot we did farming
Gotcha.
for, just basically like for us and canning and stuff. Like did tomatoes too.
Oh, good old canning days.
Yeah.
I kind of miss it, but I kind of don't at the same time.
The only downside to it is it was like what we got was really dependent on the weather because it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like in the farthest away from the house, so it wasn't like we really watered it. If it didn't
Oh,
rain, it nothing happened.
I got you.
So
I got you. Which one came first,
Oh,
the
yeah.
potato or the... Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, that did fix the issue.
What?
Oh, last night me and Dave were messing around with the tree density and
Oh.
the tree density and the detail density.
Okay.
Because defaulted 1 and we cranked it to 2.
Cranked it all the way to 2. Look out, guys.
warp
Look out.
speed here.
Easy, Trent. Take it easy, okay?
But
Don't get too crazy
They
now.
gotta work on the tree density because there's trees that's inside of the sawmill. And there's
Gotcha.
also trees that are growing in the pond.
You know that, the bridge that you have to repair?
Which one?
The first bridge.
Yeah.
Just on the other side of that, there's a tree right in the center of my track. Just
And
saying.
plus
You
on
not
the
cut
other
it
side
down?
of it, that's like a 30-mile-an-hour curve.
I just thought it was weird. There's a tree like right in the middle of the track on the other side of the curve, or on the other side of that bridge. But hopefully that goes away.
I think so.
Look at how much of this we've gotten done so far. Wow. No? I mean, it's planting potatoes. It is the most thrilling thing of all time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that.
Yeah. Hoping I got enough potatoes to make it to the end of this row.
Did you
Well,
have
how
a
much
front,
do you have?
front tank?
Yeah,
Oh, and you're still empty?
but what the simple inspector says versus what my thing says is a little off.
All right.
Because I have 93 liters. I might make it to the end.
All right. All I know is it is sunny outside right now for the first time in like 5 days, I swear. It's beautiful outside right now.
We
Yeah,
had
it's either been really foggy / cloudy or rain.
You had what, Bear?
we had a really thick fog Christmas morning.
Really?
Yeah,
Same.
you couldn't see the house across the street.
It's good camouflage for Santa that way.
Well,
Right?
what happens? Yeah.
Yeah. Good camouflage for Santa.
There's still fuel in this fuel bin at the old homestead.
Probably. If not, you can add to it. Sure. Yeah, Trent, they're talking about some weather, man. A couple days for us.
Oh, I believe it when I see it.
Oh man. They're
All I've seen
talking
is rain.
rain snow mix tomorrow. 70% chance, but low of 35. So I don't know how you get much snow out of that. And then rain snow mix on Thursday with 40% chance, low of 34. So again, don't know how you get much snow out of that. And then snow showers in the AM of Friday
Oh boy.
with a low of 30. 30% chance. So, and then like next Thursday, there's I don't believe the forecast that far, but they're talking snow for that too. So, but like even our temperatures aren't that bad. I mean, we're in like the 40s and 30s at night, I guess. Yeah. Not terrible weather coming, but like cooler than it's been, you know?
I mean, winter's got to winter at some point, right?
You would think, right? Yeah.
That's what we're worried about out here is we've had some really mild days.
Yeah.
We've had some rain, but you know, everybody at the start of the year, everybody's freaking out. Oh, this is going to be, we're going to get so much weather. You know, we're going to have so much snow. It's going to be a bad winter. So far, we haven't seen it. So, I mean, normally our stuff hits in January, February, but
Have a 1/4 inch of ice on the road in North Dakota. All right, Dave, we'll catch you.
Bye.
Catch you. Oh. Wendy's site? What's that? Like Wendy's, like the restaurant? Flooded. Second time, holy cow. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. It's been weird. Some people are saying, like, I heard the other day that, like, since we're getting, and not so much here, but like, getting like a gradual cool down instead of just like, you know, one day it's warm, one day it's cold. That's like means it's going to be a bad winter. I'm good. Which I thought that was kind of interesting. Instead of just like, boom, it's cold. Which a lot of times I feel like that's how it is here. It's like, it's fine. And then, you know,
right.
Where, you know, it's like maybe 40s, 50s for highs. And the next thing you know, it's like 20 and snowing, you know?
Yeah. And we get false seasons too. So a lot of times when our seasons change, it'll spike. So like in the wintertime, it'll spike down to like 20, 22 degrees. And you're like, oh man, here we go. And the next thing you know, it's 45.
We had a low the other night
at
at
50s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the other night it was 20.
And then it goes to
and that was so freaking cold.
Sounds like Virginia weather.
And then now I'm looking at like this giant low pressure system that's out there, and like, you know, it's cloudy in Columbia, Missouri, and like it's getting closer. So we'll see. I guess we're on kind of the backside of this low pressure coming. Gonna get us. But it's gonna take like 3 days to, you know, do its thing. Which is kind of interesting, I guess. So it's like snowing on the other side of the state right now. Like, oh, Casey, you in here? You getting snow right now, dog? He's over that way. Yeah, Kansas, Kid City, like out all the way like out to Denver, and yeah, I didn't realize there was like snowy weather going on out there. So I guess
Might as
that's
well
what we
load
get.
farm sim back up.
You're not playing trains?
Oh, I am. I'm having to fuel up my Berkshire, which holds like yes for everything.
Yeah. I tell you, I got my diesel pump.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I don't have any
to.
diesel engines.
Trying to fill the diesel tanks up.
Well, they're already like half full when you buy them.
It could be harvest time though. Yeah.
I would say I was making a reference to a song lyric.
Yeah. Trent is only super serious. Look out. Or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those diesels are pretty expensive though.
Well, I'm going broke buying them to get that bridge repaired, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Have you taken a loan out yet?
No. An El Nino year, so the winter's going to be different. Yep. Sent me a joke in the Snapchat. You know it's bad if he had to send it to me in Snap and not, like, in Twitch chat, right?
Or in the joke tab in Discord.
Or your Twitch whisper?
My wife got me a box of dad joke cards that I haven't opened yet.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, you're part of the club, so you gotta start saying them.
I
Right?
know. I know, and he's definitely my kid because we walked in there just a second ago to check on him. He's already snoring.
Wow. Oh. We were watching those old home movies yesterday. And, Dad, in one of them, Dad was driving an old Case, like, 830. So, like, instantly I get an alert on my phone. I have a text message from first time, right? And, first time was on Facebook Marketplace finding that same tractor. Like, you know, the Case 830s. $3,500, I think there was one listed. We could have it.
Terrible, I guess, depending on the condition of it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually look at it, you know. But yeah.
It's funny talking about those home videos. We were, I think it was either Thanksgiving or Easter. We were at my in-laws, right?
Okay.
And my wife's grandparents at the time are in their early 80s. And I had only known them, you know, obviously, you know, maybe late 60s, early 70s, something like that. So they've always been elderly to me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So somebody, I guess someone had done something about a home video, just like kind of like your family did, and then they popped it on the TV, right? And we were watching, and it was a summer vacation.
Oh, yeah.
That got gotten filmed.
Uh-huh.
All the kids running around, and grandma in-law. Grandma in-law was wearing a like a cutoff shirt with, you know, frills around the neck, like very 70s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And late 60s, it was probably the 70s, late 70s, with these yellow pants, right? Yellow slacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, knowing what, you know, grandma looks like now and seeing her then, it was kind of cool. It was kind of nice. I mean, like, you know, hey, grandma was a looker. She, you know, she had it going on, right?
All right.
And one of the uncles were giving Pop a you know, a little bit of a hard time, right? And Uncle was like, "Pop, you remember them pants?"
Wow.
He goes, wait, what? He goes, "You remember them yellow pants?" And he's looking at us, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, "Oh my god, it was so great," because the in-laws, I don't care, right?
Yeah.
This is great. This is entertainment. My wife's got her hands in her face, like, oh my god.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a lot of mom's family when they were younger. They would always go to this lake, and they would always go to this river, like basically a creek, right?
Right.
And there's a lot. They went to the one lake a lot because apparently one of the cousins or uncles or something, they had some ground at this lake. They had a place there. And they're always there in these videos, you know, and it's like it's a little uncomfortable. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Wait a minute, my parents were young once? No.
No. Before my mom's a child.
Oh wow.
Like young, right? Like I don't like it at all. I don't. It's hard to watch. I don't like them. It's kind of cringy in a way to me. Like it was cool to see the first time, you know. But after that, I'm just like seeing my dad with like dark hair at like, you know, when he's like, you know, 19, 20. Weird. Very, very weird. Special Bad, I just shake my head and just shake my head at your joke, by the way. That's all you get out of me is I shook my head. So yeah. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. There is some footage, and I should maybe I don't have access to any of this footage for some reason. Nobody's ever given it to me. But there is footage from like different Cardinal games, like World Series games, which is kind of cool to see. And then there's actually footage of the arch being built, the St. Louis Arch.
Oh, that is cool.
My grandpa was fascinated by the arch apparently back in the day. So they would go down every Sunday after church and check it out.
Oh, so it's not the beautiful bean footage?
No, I don't have any of that.
Darn.
No. Who would I even ask to have access? None of anybody who has it, like none of them like me. So maybe I'll have to ask first time to get the footage, and then I'll get it from.
So
him.
you just send an email to somebody that they can forward to somebody else, and you can get it back.
Pretty much, yeah. I have to play telephone, you know, to get the footage. Just saying.
I'm gonna hit this little pass here, and then I gotta jump for dinner.
All right.
Alrighty.
The arch was built to control weather. No, it was just a early Wi-Fi antenna. That's all it was. Al Gore had just invented Wi-Fi, and they needed a way to transmit.
You know, I don't know chronologically if that lines up.
Not at all. Well, remember there were supposed to be 2 arches, but Illinois, you know, was broke, so they didn't have money to build it. Just saying. Which I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because that would have looked really strange.
Yeah, why have 2 gateways to the west?
I don't know.
You only need 1,
right? Yeah, I don't know. That one right? I don't know. All I know is there's a lot of foot, and then slides. My God, the amount of slides that are around somewhere. Which I think my one uncle has them, which means they probably all went in the trash by now because that's the way he is. Yeah, wild. We had was that a Christmas Eve or something one time, or maybe Grandma's birthday party where we like broke out all the slides, and for like hours we sat there and went next slide. Hours. It was wild. All of us like younger cousins were just like, can we go play Rock Band now or like something else?
You guys are taking up this really big screen for this.
Yeah, I mean it was no, they had like a projector. Like, you know, yeah. That was I guess that was Grandpa's back in the day. I don't really know. Like I said,
we have seed?
In the bin in the homestead right there. My grandpa was really into photography and videography and stuff back in the day. Which it's funny because, you know, to get a video to work back then, to have enough light, right? They had this light bar thing that you could like mount the camera to if it was like you were filming indoors or at night. And this light bar had 4 150-watt light bulbs on it.
Whew.
And
You could
so,
cook a pizza on that.
yeah, in all the video, like indoors, like everybody's like shielding their eyes. It's kind of hilarious, actually. But that's what you had to do to have enough light back then to film, you know? Because it was film. It's not digital, obviously. But yeah, everybody would shield their eyes. It was so funny. It was so funny. But yeah. It was a whole thing. Barry, what's on the menu tonight?
I don't know. It smells good though. The wife was thawing out some zucchini noodles.
Okay.
But I don't know if we're doing like a spaghetti night
Alright.
or what's going on. So I will definitely report back.
All right, I'll be waiting.
Yeah, I think we're having hamburger helper.
Oh boy.
I haven't
It's-
had that in forever.
Hey, fun fact.
I love
I
some
only
hamburger
get
helper.
hamburger helper just because there's hamburger thawing out in the on the kitchen counter.
We having sloppy joes.
Oh
Don't
man,
stop being so sloppy.
I want to make some chili burgers so bad. That's what we call Sloppy Joe, chili burger. My
So we're
grandma-
gonna plant 56 in sunflowers too, because there's a little sliver already planted.
Yeah. I was gonna do
Okay.
all the other fields in sunflower.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. 'Cause I know 55 is, but it looked like they had, when
That's
they were
right.
finishing the last row of 55, it put some in 56.
Yeah. It's good. Sugar on a shingle? Yeah.
That cream chipped beef.
I've never had that.
I never
That's-
had that either.
That's sugar on a shingle.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
I know what it is. I've just never had it. We, I think we brought home a container of potato soup. I think I'm going to heat that up. That's going to be part of dinner. And then
I said, I know we brought home some ham from yesterday.
there's ham in our fridge too, but I think I'm going to make a tater casserole.
I almost bought me a ham steak the other night just because
Ham and
of
bean
the
soup.
ham and bean soup.
Do it. Oh, good.
I need to do it.
It's
It's
so
gonna be good for
simple.
the weekend.
And it's so good. And it's really nice on a cold, cold winter day, you know? Which I know we don't have
Alright,
any of
can-
those anymore.
All right, gents. I will. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, we'll see you,
Not
Bear.
bad.
Later,
Can't
Bear.
wait for your report.
I'm going to need pictures. Oh, that would be
Can we
funny.
get some Scent-O-Vision so we can smell it?
Oh.
please?
See, we talk about dinner, and now it's like, man, I could kind of go for dinner.
Oh, it is about that time, John.
I'm here till 6, dog. It's only 4:30. It's like an hour and a half away still.
Okay, and
I know I'm probably outnumbered right now, but if you were in the right time zone, you're only 30 minutes away.
All right. I can't help where I was born, okay?
I know.
yeah, but Johnny, don't you could in at like 5 get all
No.
your stuff ready and then come back.
No.
Or go play trains and you just see
Or-
the time.
Or we go to a cooking stream.
Cooking
Yeah, but
stream
you don't
with
have
John.
You gotta clean your kitchen first.
Could you imagine if I had all the tech set up in there and I could just push a button on the stream deck and like the microphone in there would turn on and I could just like had cameras and I could just go stream from my kitchen? Could you imagine, chat?
So we're
No,
gonna write
easy
this
now,
down
don't
and
get far ahead of yourself.
It's
write this down in the notebook for next year's extra life goal.
we're gonna write
If he
this.
hits his goal.
We're gonna
hits his
write this
goal, we're
down
gonna
in the
cook him
notebook of
straight.
things that are never going to happen.
Yeah, because you gotta clean your kitchen first.
It's not even that. It's just the. You know, I meant to talk to Bear about that video I put in Discord of me cooking, or of the pots I was cooking the other day. I meant to talk to Bear about that last week. But with the pepperoni, the bam, you know. Nobody? Okay.
Didn't
You know,
see
like
it,
cooking
sorry.
stuff. I could get taquitos on the pizza pizzazz.
That's you know what? New Year's Eve's coming up. We do a lot of that kind of food, like taquitos and little smokies and pizza rolls. Like that's our New Year's Eve.
See, I feel like if I did those, I gotta do them right now in the air fryer. But like, I really want to get one of those, like the rollers, kind of like at the 7-Eleven thing. Sure, come on.
Well, you see, I don't have an air fryer there, Scoot, so it's pizzazz.
I know. I know. I'm just saying.
You
I
would
don't have a
watch-
pizzazz. I'd rather have a pizzazz, but I don't.
You'd watch a cooking stream. I think there's a lot of people that would watch a cooking stream for me.
Well, it'd be better than a hot tub stream, so. I mean, we're giving you two options, and we're giving you one better option.
Never gonna do a cooking stream, chat. Sorry. It would be fun though, in a way. Like, I don't know, what would I make? Like pizza? Homemade pizza?
Yeah, on the pizzazz.
Yeah, I can do that.
My father-in-law, speaking of pizza, actually got a pizza oven for outside
Nice.
for Christmas yesterday, and we put it together. Not exactly sure how we're gonna cook with it because where the heat would go. One thing I can think of would work would be to get like a charcoal starter for like the grill, like a little chimney, as I call them, and start the charcoal, because it's not like you're gonna put wood down there and then light it and then it work, because there's not a lot of airflow.
You're not a lot of airflow.
Not seeing enough movement, chat. I did not mean to hire a worker. Sorry.
Why we can't have nice things, John?
I just ran out of seed.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
I was just trying to open the cover, and I thought I hit N, but I hit H. And
And it all went to shambles.
my life's in shambles. Sorry, Trent. Can't have anything nice.
Well, at least you called me by the right name this time.
That's right, Carson. But yeah, if I were...
You forgot about
hang
Sean,
on.
too.
Hang on. If I were to do a cooking stream, what would I cook?
Pizza.
I think, yeah, homemade pizza would be the strat, right?
You already, like, talked about how much you will make
Either
homemade pizza.
Either that or a old school family recipe. That
Yeah, but
obviously
then
not
it won't
hidden
be
secrets.
family recipe, because then we'll all know about it.
No, because he doesn't technically have to give us instructions on how much he's putting in. All he has to do is cook it.
No, like...
Yeah, but usually when you live stream when cooking, you see like a quarter cup of salt
Yeah, you would talk about. But I don't know, like, what old, like, family recipe we really have. I mean...
beef and noodles.
I don't... That's not a recipe that we've ever made.
You never made beef and noodles?
Skillet mac and cheese. I think the one old family recipe would be the chili burger. That's what my dad's mom used to make that. That would be one that's kind of like an old family recipe, but otherwise I don't...
Or like the one you did with the, what you said, was it chicken and teriyaki sauce or whatever?
Oh, that's just...
That you were talking about?
Dump stuff together. You mean the soy
There you
sauce?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah, kind of, but that's like... I don't know. I think pizza would be the most entertaining.